Allison. How are you doing
I'm
today?
good.
Good. It's nice to see you again. Are you ready to start your training today?
I am.
Awesome. Perfect. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to show you how to make the schedule based on your events, how many people are going to be attending the event, and you'll also be learning how to communicate with the other coordinators because you guys are all planning your own events and we all need a different amount of people for each one. So I know you've had some experience with making schedules before. Can you tell me a little bit about what you already know?
Yeah, so I've used Google Calendars before.
Okay.
A little bit. Yeah, not to this scale, but yes.
Okay, very cool. And the way we have like the Apple Calendar set up is that all of the different coordinators can access it, can change it, alter it, kind of like Google Docs, but we have a special program that we got with Apple so that we can do that just on our Apple computers that we have.
I'm excited to learn.
All right, and so the benefit of learning how to communicate with your peers and making the schedule will really be beneficial because it'll bring you guys closer and also just go a long way. And if you ever need resources or anything like that, they might have something that you don't have or you might have something that they don't have. So just learning that important skill will really help you guys. So that's what we're also going to focus on. All right, so the steps for what we're going to do today is we have our special program here that Apple helped us build kind of thing, and we can see all of the events that we have coming up for the next 2 weeks. When we make the schedule, we do it 2 weeks in advance just so that way our employees know and have enough time to plan around their own lives as well too. So you look at all the events that you have coming up that you are coordinating, and you see how many guests are attending, and when you enter that in our Excel sheet, that will tell you how many people you need to work the event. So it'll be really easy. We have the formula set up and everything like that already. So once you know how many people you need, you'll write down the number of the employees that you're going to need for the event. We have everything written down in here, so it's just all nice and organized for you. And then what you're going to do is you can look on our calendar here and you can see all of the people who are already scheduled for the next 2 weeks, for the people who've done their events already. So you'll see the name of the event, the person who's working it, and the time that they are working. And so after you do that, you'll see who's already available, and based on that, then you'll go and you'll look at the request off book, and if you're able to accommodate those requests, then you'll only schedule the people who haven't requested off. So really easy, simple like that. Do you have any questions so far? Okay, awesome. So once you determine all of that information, then you'll click on the box. It's really easy. You just click on the box and then you'll type in the person's name who you want to work, and then you'll type the name of the event underneath just so they know which event that they're going to be working so they can prepare for that. And then you'll alter the times right here, and it's really easy. Another thing that we do, if we don't have too many events, Apple does have these colors that we can use, so we do one event for one color kind of thing. Just so that way, sometimes you need like different shifts or to come in earlier. Just if crazy things change, keeping it color coordinated helps us stay organized. All right. So then what we do is once the entire schedule is done, we email it to the other coordinators just so they can see it. If they maybe notice anything that could potentially be conflicting, or if they have a suggestion on how something could go better or the schedule could be better, then they'll email that back to you. So, and then we just do that because that just helps reinforce the communication and helping each other out as a team instead of one person just doing the entire job on their own, because it can be a big job with how many employees we have and everything like that. So, all right, and then what we also do is, so each coordinator, once they have their events that they're doing for those 2 weeks, we all make it and we try and do it 2 weeks before in advance. So, all right. And then once you get all of the alterations back or any suggestions from the other coordinators, then you can just go ahead and we publish it and email it out to all of our employees. All right, do you have any questions about any of that?
I don't think so.
Okay, perfect. Well, if you don't mind, we'll have you go ahead and try it. So we have a list of our events all right here. So if you just want to try for this one event, it's just a really small baby shower that we have coming up, and then here's a list of our employees as well too.
Okay, so I enter.
Okay, perfect. So then what we do is once the entire schedule is done, we email it to the other coordinators just so they can see it. If they maybe notice anything that could potentially be conflicting, or if they have a suggestion on how something could go better or the schedule could be better, then they'll email that back to you. So, and then here's a list of our employees as well too. And if possible, if you want to explain the steps to me as you're doing it as well too.
Yeah, okay. All right. So I'm going to review the upcoming events, depending on the next 2 weeks. And then, all right, so this is a smaller baby shower. So I won't need as many employees as a bigger event. Okay, so this is saying I'll need that many employees. Okay. All right, so I'm going to write that down. Okay. All right. Okay, so then I need to look at who's requested off for this day. All right, so it looks like no one's requested off. All right. So then I schedule.
Correct. You just schedule according, and it's also important just to, this shows you already, but who is scheduled already by other party coordinators. So, but
Okay.
it's nice that this just shows you that. So you don't have to go anywhere else to look for that.
Okay, all right. Okay. So I've added all those people to the schedule. All right, and so then I would, okay, so everyone's scheduled, it's all organized, it's color coded, so do I send it out to the employees?
So actually, so you're doing a great job so far, and I think you'll do really well in this. So let's see here. So you've mastered almost all the parts of the task, just to make sure that you email it to all of the coordinators before publishing it. That way that just if they notice any conflicts or anything, we can take care of them before sending them out to everyone. But I'm glad you're learning how to create it, and I think you'll do a really good job with communicating with the other coordinators and making a great schedule.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. All right, do you have any other questions for me, or would you like to run through it a couple more times?
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
go ahead and do that.
All right. We have another event. It's a small birthday party.
Okay.
We don't have a lot of huge events going on this week, so it's a great week to get your feet wet and get in the door. So
Okay, all right, so here's the birthday party. So I'll need that many employees. All right, so it looks like one person has requested off this week, so I'll just go ahead and add these other employees.
perfect.
All right, and then I will just email this out to the other coordinators, and then they'll respond back to me.
Yep.
All right.
That sounds great. Good job. You'll be a master at this in no time. Well, thanks for coming in, and tomorrow we will start learning more about the vendors that we have and how to manage those. So I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Thank
Thanks for
you.
coming in.